Now we just have a few more minutes before the sun goes down, and I just want to make it to this hill and show you guys a little bit how we work with technologies and sensors to be able to kind of understand more how we can improve both in training and in races. Today I will for the first time show you what I use on the screen as I'm riding. Here I have obviously the normal current power for 1 second, and then the lap power, and also cadence, heart rate and lap time, and then torque efficiency. That's saying something about how much power I'm producing versus how much power that is actually showing up here, because very often you are losing some power in the pull phase. So this is kind of making me aware that I always need to work with the pull and to start early with the forward muscle and the lower leg, and especially kind of starting to push before I'm kind of pushing down. So it's helping me to be more aware of the technique. And then also here I have something called Moxie. It's a little sensor I have under here, under my tights, that is sending in lights into the muscle and reading how much hemoglobin and how much oxygen that is in the muscle, working muscle. So the harder I get, the lower this percentage will go, because I'm using the oxygen to produce power. And this is kind of helping me also to pace better, because I know that, for example, when I get down to 30%, that's normally where my first threshold is, the aerobic threshold. And then if I push it further down to 15%, that's where I start kind of ramping up like that at the second threshold. And then here is a very cool feature. I can see live VO2 max, or no, I can see live the oxygen intake that I'm having by using the VO2 master. And this obviously gives us a huge benefit in understanding not just what's happening in the lab, but also how we can take it out and implement it in our daily training outside, and also how we can improve kind of not just the VO2 max, but also the oxygen intake that we have at the different intensity zones. And then the last two is very specific now, coming into obviously Tokyo Olympic Games and Kona. Outdoor temperature, which is good to kind of have an understanding of how warm or cold it is. Now it's not too warm, it's perfect temperature actually for high intensity. But if it's warm and humid, it's going to be in Tokyo and in Kona, then it's good to kind of have an awareness of how warm it actually is. And then here, by using this my new sensor, I can get my live core temperature into my computer, and I think it's a must if you're racing in warm conditions. So today I will be riding up this hill, and instead of me having the computer on my bike, I will hand it over to you so you can see it as I'm going. The main thing I need to focus on when I go from racing at 7.3 and down to Super League distance, which is super short, fast, is I think my VLA max. That's like the how fast my muscle is able to produce lactate. Normally over the winter I tend to train it very down, so that's actually why I'm at this camp sometimes doing a little bit different training than the others, because I need to get a quicker lactate response, while maybe 99% of the other athletes need to go opposite. They need to train it down to not burn too much energy.